everyone, it's Marie. Today we're back with a new video in English because you guys requested that video in English. You really liked the first one. I'll put it down in the description box for you. It's about Olivia Jade. So today we're gonna talk about Kim Kardashian, the Kim K. Because I have heard that, oh wait, first, just side note for those of you who are English speaker and don't know this, I am a French YouTuber and my community has asked me that I do more videos in English, so this is what I'm going to do. So all my other videos are in French, so if you are confused, I hope now that you're not confused anymore. This is just for fun and so that my viewers can kind of, you know, learn a bit more of English and get used to it a bit more. So that's why we're here and that's what we're doing. So, as I was saying, today we're going to talk about Kim Kardashian. I recently heard that she's been studying law for like a year now and she has 3 more years to go. She wants to be a lawyer and she actually just posted, I think, just a little bit ago about how she feels about her going back to school pretty much, and how everyone has been reacting to this announcement. And a lot of the comments are very positive, but a lot of them are also pretty judgmental and kind of mean, you know, and not very supportive. And so I kind of wanted to discuss this with you and give you my opinion on the topic. A lot of comments were saying that she should pretty much just stick to what she is used to do, which is like reality TV, products, makeup, all that kind of stuff, and that she shouldn't try to be a lawyer, like why are you doing this, why are you trying to change career path, blah blah blah, all that kind of stuff that is non-supportive, kind of mean, and also sometimes a little bit insulting. So my opinion on all of this is that I find it super brave, as her pretty much, to do something like this, to go back to study. 4 years is a long time. You have to understand that, I think people have to understand that she already has an empire. She already built like such a big empire. She's been working with family, which is great and kind of shows pretty good values to me. And she, you know, has all that money that she probably doesn't need any more money. She probably has enough money for like 10 lives. So I think it's super brave to just do it because she wants to do it and because, you know, she has a passion for it, she wants to know more about it. I think that after building such an empire, it's super brave to want to do even more when you don't really need to. She wants to study more, she wants to learn more, she wants to grow more as a person and as a student when she really doesn't need to. She could just live off of what she has already. What I also find courageous is that she's doing it, you know, in the open, like in front of the public eye, and people can be pretty harsh and pretty mean, and to do it in front of everyone is pretty brave. Not that at this point she really has a choice, but she could just choose to hide it and not tell anyone. But I think she's setting a pretty good example of, you don't have to follow, you know, what people think of you, you don't have to listen to them, you can just do whatever you want, whatever you feel like, and whatever your passion is. You don't have to listen to all these people that tell you you shouldn't do it. I also think from more of a lifestyle point of view that, you know, she has such a big business to handle. I'm sure she gets a lot of help from people around her, but still, she's like the image of the brand. She's like the one that's probably making a lot of decisions. And she has a family, she has 3 kids, okay? And so that's not a little thing that you put on the side and say, I'll take care of that later. These are kids that you need to take care of now. They're pretty young still, and I think she has a 4th one on the way. So she's not gonna carry the 4th one though, I think. She's using surrogacy, I believe, I'm not sure. Anyways, even if she only has 3 kids, or 4, whatever it is, it's a lot of kids to take care of. It takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of energy, and I'm sure she has help for that too, but it doesn't take away the fact that she's the mom, and no one can really take that away from you. And the fact that she's willing to study law, which by the way is not the easiest career path she could have chosen, while being a mom, while being, you know, at the head of probably one of the biggest businesses that's alive right now. I think it's pretty awesome. I think it's very inspiring, and I don't see why people are not supportive of that, you know? You hear people all the time are like, yeah, women should have a bigger place in society, and young people, they don't do anything and they've lost, you know, the sense of effort. And then when a woman who's still pretty young wants to do something that's new and different and wants to really do it for herself, everyone's like judging and criticizing her, and I don't think it's fair. Like, pick a side, because that's really not fair and it's pretty mean. Just to come back on the fact that she has kids and all that, and a business, and a family, and probably a lot of other things going on in her life. If you are one of these people who are criticizing her, just kind of remember, when you have a big day, when you have a big day at work, when you have a big day at school, and when you go home and you're exhausting, and all you have to take care of is you and like your house or your apartment or whatever, your room, just think about what it would be like if you had free living humans going around and asking things from you, and you had a business on the side, and it's like it's the kind of business that never ends. It's not like she goes home and she can forget about it. It's always around. And then once everyone's asleep, imagine having to study. Just like a lot of other subjects, it's not easy to go back to learning and studying when you haven't done it in years, especially. So just imagine all of this. She only gets 24 hours, just like you and me. Maybe she has $1 bajillion on her bank account, but at the end of the day, she only gets 24 hours and she has to do all of this, and she only has 4 years to do her degree. So just imagine what kind of, like, you know, not pressure, but kind of, you know, that entails for her life and herself, and how big of a project it is, and how us as people, we should be supportive of this instead of putting her down just because of the kind of career she's had until now, which honestly hasn't been that bad. You know, it takes a lot of knowledge in business and marketing and all that to do and to build the kind of empire that she built. The second thing I wanted to touch was the fact that some people say that she should stick to her career, and she posted on her Instagram something that I thought was really well said and really well put. First, no one can decide for you what your path is supposed to be. Only you can do that. And second, there is no path, there is no normal path to take. People like to think that life should be like this, life should go like this, here are the steps, just follow them. But these are just in people's heads. There are no steps to take, there are no paths for you to take. The paths that are for you are the ones that you pick, are the ones that you choose, the ones that you want to go on and you want to follow. There are no such thing as a predetermined path for yourself. There are only those that you build, that you choose to follow. And so if right now you're in a career that you don't like, or you're doing a hobby that you don't like, or you're with people that you don't really like, then you have the power to change this, and no one can tell you that this is how you are, and this is who you are, and this is how you should be, and there is no one else that you can be. It's not true, okay? There is no such thing as this. What is true is that you can be anything, and you can grow as much as you want, you can learn as much as you want, and you can change career paths if your career is not what you like anymore. You don't have to be stuck in a box for the rest of your life. And sometimes I hear people say such things to young people who are trying to figure out what they want to be, and they're like, oh, you should be this, or don't be this, or blah blah blah. But like, what do you know? You don't even know the person, you know? We don't even know Kim Kardashian. We only know what we see on TV, and honestly that's probably not even half of who and what she is. So first of all, it's no one's place to decide what she should be, what career path she should follow. And second of all, there are no such thing as a path for Kim Kardashian. Just because she did something doesn't mean she has to do it for the rest of her life. And so we should be supportive of that. We should be supportive of growth and change and being better and knowing more and learning more. This is something we should be supportive of. Sorry, I'm getting a little passionate about it. But honestly, I think in life there are no predetermined path. So, you know, do what you like, do what you want, and try to not be so judgmental of others when they're actually taking all the steps to be better, to grow, and to do something different and good for them. Okay, so that was it for my opinion on Kim Kardashian. I'm personally very supportive of her choice as a woman, but also just as a person. I think it's super brave to do what she's doing, and it's a good example. So I hope you liked the video. If you disagree with what I said, please, please, please be respectful in the comments. Do not insult anyone just because they don't think like you. Just be respectful. You have the right to disagree, but you can do it in a very polite and respectful manner, which is what I encourage. So yeah, I hope you liked this video. If you did, don't forget to leave me a little thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you would like to watch more of my videos. You can also follow me on Instagram and go follow Kim K to support her. So yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye!